Okay, so let's try to do another problem. Let's take a look. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So it says Marie has a website where she sells CDs and DVDs. She purchases her CDs for $2.75 each and her DVDs for $5.75 each. Marie pays 95 cents to mail each CD and DVD to her customers. She charges $4.99 per CD and $9.99 per DVD, plus postage and handling fee of $1.75 per CD or DVD. Which of the following represents her profit P in dollars on the sale of X CDs and Y DVDs, right? So then they give you these formulas here and you want to see which one works, right? So, looking at this, it looks like she's trying to run some kind of a business here, right? She's selling CDs and DVDs, right? And when you're running a business, there's going to be certain things that are going to cost you money, and then you're going to gain money, right? From, selling your products, right? So hopefully you're going to gain more than you lose, right? And in order to make a profit, right? So that's ultimately what you want to do. So basically what we want to do is we want to just she's selling CDs and DVDs, right? So I would basically try to break down her net either gain or loss for a CD and a net gain or loss for a DVD, right? And just say that whole thing together is going to be the profit. Well, it's basically, it should be a profit, right? She should be making money. But anyway, let's just take a look at the information that we have here. All right, so first let's just start with the CDs, right? So I'm just going to write CDs. CDs, right? So I'm just going to break it down. I'll work on CDs first, then I'll work on DVDs, right? So CDs, right? And it's saying that it costs $2.75 each for each CD. So what I'll say is that, I'm gonna note that there's certain things that you're losing. So I'm just gonna note that there's loss and there's gain, right? And if she's purchasing a CD, that's a loss to her, but she has to lay out her own money to buy that CD, right? So that's a minus $2.75, right? And then it also says that she pays 95 cents to mail each CD, and so it doesn't matter if it's a CD or a DVD, it's going to cost her 95 cents for mailing. So that's a minus 95 cents, right? Now let's just look at what she gains for selling the CD, right? So she says she charges $4.99. So that would be a gain. So that would be a plus. So plus $4.99 whenever she sells a CD, right? And what other costs does she charge? Well, it says that she charges postage and handling, whether it be a CD or a DVD. She's going to charge it. That's going to be something she's going to gain whenever she sells a CD, right? So that'll be something that she's adding to herself, right? Money that's going to her. $1.75, right? Okay. All right. So that's all the information for the CDs. Now let's just put together all the information for the DVDs, right? So let me just write over here, DVDs. And again, there's a loss and there's a gain, right? It's almost going to be almost like the same kind of thing, right? The loss is whatever when she's buying these DVDs, right? So it says she pays $5.75 for one. So that's a minus. So that's a minus $5.75. And let me just draw a line here to divide. I'm talking about CDs and DVDs separately. I don't want to get mixed up. Okay, so loss. And then also if for the mailing, it's the same thing. It's 95 cents. So minus 95 for mailing DVD, right? And then there could be gains, right? So let's look at the gains. Well, the gains would be, well, what does she charge for a DVD? Well, she charges $9.99. So that would be plus $9.99. Plus $9.99. And it also says that she charges this postage and handling fee of $1.75 for a CD or a DVD. So that if she sold a DVD, she would add that charge in there plus $1.75, right? So now what I want to do is I want to just figure out each one individually, right? For CDs, how much money does she get altogether? You know, I mean, either she's going to lose or she's going to gain. I say, being that the saying is a profit, I'd say that she's going to be gaining, right? So so basically we just want to take all these numbers here and put them all together and see what it comes out to, right? So I would use the calculator for that. So let's take a look at the calculator, right? And whoops, let me see what we have here. All right, so let me just do the positive part first. So $4.99, right? Plus $1.75, right? And then minus this other part. So minus $2.75 and minus 95. And you get 304, right? So let's say, so let me just put that in there, 304. All right, so it's going to be, for the CD, she gets 304 for each CD, right? That she sells. She winds up, ultimately, that's how she gets for each CD. And well, she sold X CDs, so it'll be 304X. And then if you look, you see that actually that's that looks like that's in one of the answers there. So let's just continue and look at the DVDs, right? So let's basically do the same thing on a calculator with the DVDs, right? You see how much she gets all together. So let's look at the calculator here. And okay, so let's look. So if she sold a DVD, she's going to make $9.99. So $9.99 plus the postage and handling plus $1.75. And then let's take away the cost, right? So minus $5.75 and minus 95 cents. And you get 504, okay? 504. All right, so for the DVDs, it's 504. So 504. And it's for selling Y DVDs, right? So that looks like there it is, right? So the profit is this, right? The profit is going to be, the P is going to be equal to this 304 times X plus $5.04 Y. And the answer is going to be this one. Okay, so there we have it. And we're done with this. Okay.